You and Krishna and Renu can also use. Okay. Anyway, all right, ready. Hello.
Thank you to the elders of Tongem, Balebuto and Tamatambang, to the members of the community, distinguished guests, Honorable VM Pillay. For those of you who do not know, of course you all know VM, but VM was one that assisted me in developing all this area into what it is now. I remember going up and down this place when it was dusty. There was no bridge. The bridge disappeared every time there was a flood. So we fixed all that. But thank you, VM. Distinguished guests, Parmesh and Renu Chand, ladies and gentlemen, Bulavinaka, and good morning to you all. It is a pleasure to be here to break ground on a project that will make a big difference in the lives of the people of this area and tie Ba in more closely with Nadi and its growing tourist-based economy. If Fiji is to continue to prosper, we need people who see a need, have a vision to meet that need, and that act on that vision. We all see things that need to be done. We all have dreams, but without energy and action, and without people who are willing to take risks to do something really great, all those dreams mean very little. So I'm especially proud to be here with Parmesh and Renu Chand. Vinaga Parmesh, Vinaga Renu, a husband and wife team of entrepreneurs who saw the need for this project, had a vision of what could be done, and then did it. The company behind this project is Nasura Investment Limited, and Nasura Investment really is Parmesh and Renu Chand. So thank you, Parmesh and Renu, for your vision, your energy, and your hard work. Many people shared in this vision, and this project could not have been done without the forward-thinking landowners of Vunandoi subdivision, particularly Tonge Townland and the TLTB, who worked to make this land available on a long-term lease basis. Without certainty, we can't have investments. And it is absolutely critical for landowners and entrepreneurs to work together to create that certainty so that everyone can prosper. Today we will break ground on stage 1 of 3 stages of this commercial complex. Stage 1 will house a modern supermarket, 6 smaller shops, and space for banking ATM facilities. Next year we will see the development of stage 2 with a service station and all associated facilities. And eventually the commercial space will grow with the development of stage 3, including provisions to provide real reasons for tourists to come here and spend their time and their money with us. I am pleased that Nasura Investment is working with tour operators and hoteliers in Nadi area to bring that about, because that is the way to get things done that are truly beneficial, by working together across sectors so that we understand our markets, understand our customers, and understand what our partners and stakeholders need so that everyone can be successful. I must say that I love the optimism that this project shows in the future of this area and in the future economic prosperity of Fiji. We are can-do people, and we have enjoyed 10 consecutive years of economic growth. That should give confidence to everyone who's thinking about investing their capital. There is no surer way, no surer bet than the future of Fiji and the energy and the ability of the Fijian people. This project fits very nicely with my government's drive to create the infrastructure and the economic environment that will bring more opportunities to people in rural areas and to give people in rural communities access to facilities and services that are every bit as good as the facilities Fijians who live in cities and towns enjoy. Sometimes a simple change of improvement can make a huge difference. And let me tell you what I mean. When we task-healed the motor road and built a brand new bridge to replace the old motor bridge, which would regularly get washed away in floods, and when we brought clean drinking water to residents of this area and to nearby Mbalevuto, Tonge, Watusui, Tampatamba, and Moto, which are nearby, we are letting people know that they are counted. We were letting them know that they were not forgotten, and then their past did not have to define their future. Suddenly, the people here knew that simply going from one place to another or finding safe water to drink would no longer be a burdensome task. They had greater control over their lives and the environment. And that frees them to think about the future, to have the vision that I spoke of, and to see things that were once a dream as things that they can aspire to and achieve. And I want to add that government's work is not done here. The area is growing and government is growing with it. The Fiji Roads Authority plans to provide street lighting, and we have broader plans to locate for more government services in the area to give the people who live here easy access. We also have also upgraded the Nukuloa Technical College, which is now fully accredited and falls under the supervision and oversight of the Fiji National University. That means young people in the area will have access to training and education that will open new career paths, allowing them to participate in Fiji's modernizing economy and lifting their communities in the process. It is important to also recognize the role of the landowners that have played in providing the opportunity and environment for investment to be made in the projects such as this. The subject land is part of Bunandoi Subdivision Lot 1 and falls under the land owning unit, Tonge Town Land. I therefore extend government's deep gratitude to the landowners and the TLTB for their foresight and approval in making such land available on long-term leases, long-term lease basis, so that investments such as these can be made for much needed economic development and job creation. So congratulations to you, Parmesh and Renu. Parmesh and Renu, to the landowners who made this possible, and to Blue Oak Construction Pty Limited, which is located here in Ba, and is doing the construction. This represents an investment of around $1 million, and when it is completed next February, it will mean new jobs and new prosperity and easy access for the people in this area to the things they need every day. Vinaka Bagalevu again, Parmesh and Renu, and let's break down. Vinaka.